LJ's Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all of your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day beginning at 8 a.m., LJ's has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-serve bays to full detailing service and everything in between. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljscarwash.com.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep? Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
Thank you to Barrows Insurance for sponsoring programming on WARA 1320 AM. Barrows Insurance, a third-generation agency, has been proudly serving southeastern Massachusetts since 1977. They pride themselves on their relationship with clients, helping them find coverage to fit their needs. Barrows has access to insurance carriers across New England and the U.S. They'll get you coverage on everything from cars and homes to businesses. You can contact Barrows Insurance at 508-339-7260 or visit them online at barrowsins.com. W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. Yep. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this AACS 15 sports presentation. Today it's boys lacrosse as the Attleboro Blue Bombardiers host the Silver Lake Lakers, Silver Lake Regional out of Kingston, Massachusetts. I'm Paul Healy, along with former girls and boys lacrosse coach here at Attleboro, Kevin Patton. Forgot the last name. Had coffee stuck in my head. I knew that wasn't it.
The General.
Yes. Kevin Patton, you know him. Peter Bray is on camera. Jim Jones, our engineer in charge, pinch hitting on graphics. So this should be a good one. Silver Lake out of the Patriot League comes in with a record of 4-4. They have wins over Rockland, Barnstable, Hanover, and Whitman-Hanson. Have dropped games to Situate, Falmouth, Plymouth South, and Hingham. Some people pronounce it Hingham. The Bombardiers are 4-3 with victories over Bridgewater, Raynham, Taunton, Stoughton, and Seekonk. What do you look for today, Kevin?
Yeah, I think, what Attleboro needs to do, I went to their game on Saturday against Seekonk, and you know what? The game got close, and they got back down to basics. Yep. Ground balls, winning face-offs, and slowing it down and getting space in offense, and they extended their lead to take it 16-10, and I think Coach Black is going to look for something similar today. Just stick to the basics. Yep. Don't get in the penalty box. Don't, unforced turnovers, which can kill a team, and they didn't do that against Seekonk, which was great to see.
Outstanding. The Bombardiers are going to start Ethan Avalar in goal, who's been outstanding this year as Beckett Stone remains injured. On defense, it'll be Sajid Ismail, Dylan Govey, and Matt Silva. Matt, a captain. In the midfield, it'll be Brody Shaw, Michael Sawyer, and freshman Jackson Maynard, who's going to play because Attleboro's leading scorer, Landon Vieira, 15 goals, 15 assists, out today with a minor knee injury, they tell us. They hope he's back in a game or two. J.P. Gay will take their face-offs. And Kevin Patton, he might be the best Attleboro man at the X we've ever seen.
Yeah, no, he's tremendous. I mean, I've known JP for 4 years, and he concentrates on this part of the game, this aspect of the game so much. He goes to camps in the summer. Yeah. He goes to Face-Off Academy, and he's been as you know, you don't like face-offs, but if you have a good one, it helps your team.
Absolutely. Starting at attack. Number 25, Pavlos Parnos, who's had an outstanding senior year. Sophomore, Gavin Bradshaw, who's been a revelation. And captain, Nate Conroy, who's headed to Nichols.
Yeah, Nate had a couple of, I think he had 2 goals against Seekonk on Saturday. And, when he's kind of unselfish to a fault sometimes. Yep. But when he gets open, he gets his shot, it normally finds the back of the net.
And Coach Black says, yes, there's goals, there's assists, there's ground balls, but Nate Conway's the kind of player who does oodles of things, I tell you, that don't show up in the stat sheet.
Yeah, I mean, if there's ever a bad pass towards him, he'll go and get it. Yeah. He somehow finds a way to just either knock the ball down and scoop it up. He makes the players around him better.
For Silver Lake, John Joyce, a senior, will start in goal. The defense in front of him will be number 12, Nathan Ford, number 13, Captain David Solari, and number 17, Cullen Stone, all 3 seniors. In the midfield will be Noah Paleshi, number 2, who's second on the team in scoring with 18 goals and 6 assists. Eamon Dalrymple, a junior, and Matthew Rawls, another captain, wearing number 7 as a senior. Their face-off specialist is number 26, Andrew Fagan. And Coach Derek Weckbacher of Silver Lake is very confident with Andrew Fagan at the X, so that should be quite a match today. Up front is captain number 1, Finn Cronin, number 3, Braden Steindinger, and their leading scorer, number 11, Cole Miller, 25 goals, 11 assists. We were watching the pregame warm-ups. Peter Bray, our cameraman, is a high school lacrosse player as well, or was back in the day. This kid, Cole Miller, he could shoot right-handed, left-handed, behind the head, both ways, through the legs. If warm-ups count, where he had about 27 goals, this should be a tough one. We'll be right back.
LJ's Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all of your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day beginning at 8 a.m., LJ's has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-serve bays to full detailing service and everything in between. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljscarwash.com.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep? Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports and the AACS YouTube channel. If you enjoy the broadcast, please feel free to hit the like button, leave a comment, even subscribe to catch up on all Blue Bombardier sporting events. Attleboro is coached by Jim Black in his second year, doing a great job with the program. He's assisted by Kevin Coppy. Hunter Andruzzi, who was an All-American in high school at Wheeler in Rhode Island and played collegiately at Merrimack. Nick Arnold, another assistant. For Silver Lake, Derek Weckbacher is their head coach in his 10th year. He's assisted by Sean Daly. Derek played for Duxbury High School and also New England College, where he was a defenseman. Teaches in the Hanover school system. My gosh, it is April 22nd, and it almost feels like spring today, Kevin.
I tell you what, we've gotten lucky right now.
Yes.
This is a beautiful day. I can remember getting games when I was coaching snowed out in April.
Yeah. And the starting goaltenders for Attleboro, number 19, Ethan Avalar. For Silver Lake, number 22, John Joyce, did a sportsmanlike shoulder smash and then retreated to their nets. These teams are ready to play. Didn't have to worry about school today, as this is during April vacation. Or to the parents out there, it's the hostage crisis known as April vacation. See if Attleboro's starting a long stick midfielder. Looks like they are. Number 3,
Matt
Silva. Here's the face-off for Attleboro, J.P. Gay and Andrew Fagan for Silver Lake. First draw goes to the Bombardiers as Silver tracks it down with a long pole. They retreat to their defensive end. There's number 14, Saeed Ismail. And again, Saeed's the kind of kid, if you don't like Saeed, Kevin, give up. You don't like people.
No, he's a great kid. A football player, lacrosse player. Just gives everything to his team.
There's Nate Conroy, the closest thing to a point guard the Bombardiers have on this squad. Again, he's heading to Nichols College to play for the Bison. Brody Shaw up top, number 9, heck of a hockey player. There's our first whistle.
Failure to advance. They didn't get it in the box inside the 30 in the time limit.
Well, we're not keeping track of turnovers, but that's an unforced error that could hurt against a team like Silver Lake. Here comes David Solari, speaking of long pole midfielders. His shot was high. Was that a save or a high shot?
It was a save.
We'll give the save. There we go, one save for Ethan Avalar. There's Avalar with the ball. And Avalar's really did well as a sophomore. Didn't play last year, did he?
No, he didn't play.
There's a second Bombardier turnover. Might have to start counting those. Silver Lake up top to number 2, Noah Pileski, second leading scorer with 24 points, including 18 goals. Look out for number 11, who likes to hang out left of the net. That's Cole Miller, 25 goals, 11 assists. Here's number 5, Eamon Dalrymple, behind the net. Silver Lake spreading the field nicely, trying to create gaps in the middle here. Is that more of a man-to-man defense for the Bombardiers?
Yeah, they're playing man right now. And Silver Lake, I think, is just taking their time just to see what kind of defensive sets they're in.
Ball gets down. Popping the ground ball up in the air. Trying to come up with a turnover is the Bombardiers' Jackson Diesso, a junior.
Matt Silva picked it up.
Silva with a first ground ball, and as you try to say at least once every broadcast, goals are skill, ground balls are will. Ball is kicked over the line. Nice play by number 17 in the gray. That's Cullen Stone. Bombardiers ball. Silva, long crossfield pass, intercepted. Boy, that's 3 Bombardier turnovers. Quickly moving the defense into the offense. Pass down low. Shot is saved. That came out of the basket of number 3, Brendan Steidinger. And there's an immediate timeout right off the bat. What do you think the reason for that is?
Yeah, I think Attleboro, I think Coach Black just called a timeout to say, you know what, guys, we're coming out a little bit sloppy here. You know, that's an unusual pass for Silva there. He threw it into 2 guys, and he should have just ran it across.
Yep.
But he just wants to get them focused.
We'll be right back on AACS 15 Sports.
Thank you to Barrows Insurance for sponsoring programming on WARA 1320 AM. Barrows Insurance, a third-generation agency, has been proudly serving southeastern Massachusetts since 1977. They pride themselves on their relationship with clients, helping them find coverage to fit their needs. Barrows has access to insurance carriers across New England and the U.S. They'll get you coverage on everything from cars and homes to businesses. You can contact Barrows Insurance at 508-339-7260 or visit them online at barrowsins.com.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. The Bombardiers will start behind their own net. Right now, that's Dylan Govey, senior defenseman. A ton of seniors on the squad this year. 19 seniors on the club. Trying to get it through the middle. There's the Bombardiers' 4th turnover. Streaking up through the middle. Is that, oops, wrong number. Ball
Nice
is loose.
check by Silva.
Matt Silva causing the turnover.
Pembroke.
Bringing the ball into the offensive end, Logan Pembroke, who had 6 points in Attleboro's win over Stoughton. 5 goals and an assist. Landon Vieira, who's not playing today due to a minor knee injury, he had 9 points against Stoughton. 3 goals, 6 assists. As that was Vieira doing his Nate Conroy impression that game, the way he dished the ball. Silver Lake comes up with the ball out of the scrum behind the net. There's the goaltender, Joyce, trying to start the breakout. That pass gets away. I don't think either coach is pleased with the sloppy nature so far early, but it matriculates to Stoughton. Finally, Matt Silva causes the turnover. That might be a hit in the back, though.
Yeah, they're going to give it back to Silver Lake.
They'll start on the left. There's their leading scorer, number 11, Cole Miller, just a junior. 25 goals, 11 assists. Gives the ball up top to number 5, Dalrymple. Right side, shoots and scores. Dalrymple with the assist. The goal to number 1, Finn Cronin. And 1-0 Stoughton with 8:22 to go, first period. So we had that 5 to number 1. Finn Cronin with the goal. Senior captain. I said, yeah, Attleboro's last game we covered was against Stoughton. That's Silver Lake out there. Teams are even at the X as Silver Lake comes away with that one. Nice work by John Joyce. That's number 7 for the Lakers, Matthew Riles, one of their captains. Marked by number 12, Govey. Behind the net. Do they refer to the behind the net as Wayne Gretzky territory in lacrosse?
I don't think so.
Ask your grandparents, kids. Number 16 is Charlie Lewis. Gives it up. Now the ball up top on the right. Moving against Austin Bassett. Football captain, hockey captain, and lacrosse captain, number 2 in the white. Lewis.
Going to play football at Mass Maritime.
Down low, shot, save. Second save for the Bombardiers, Avalar. A nice pass was made by Finn Cronin, who has a goal, that time looking for his first assist. Cole Miller will start. Lewis. There's Dalrymple. I believe that's Pileski. Right side. 7:05 to go, first quarter, 1-0 Silver Lake. Team
Silver Lake is very patient on offense.
Moving the ball around. Behind the net. Bissett checking him. Cross in front, high pass. Knocked down, but ends up in a Silver Lake stick. Ground ball for Cole Miller. Gets it up top. That ball gets away from Pileski. Harassed by Govey, but the Lakers maintain possession. Here comes Dalrymple with 6:33 to go, first period. Behind the net. Rolling in front. Left-handed shot. Third. Did that find the back of the net? Yes, it did. That goal scored by number 3, Braden Steidinger. So that makes it 2-0 with 6:26 to go, first period. And my apologies, folks. I missed that assist. I think
It might have been Cronin, number 1.
Okay.
It's a push in the back on JP. I think it's going to be Silver Lake ball.
And JP heads off. So 2-1 edge at the X for the Lakers. Silver Lake coach Derek Weckbacher had to listen to my soliloquy before the game about my anti-face-off point of view. Teams that have scored on should get the ball behind the net, because if you can't get possession at the X, it is so difficult to build a program. He was willing to listen to the argument, not willing to agree with me.
So how many is that? 0 for every coach?
All right, all right. Don't cloud the issue with facts. Bursting down the middle. Pass nearly gets away. That was Shaw on the pass. That's going to be another turnover for the Bombardiers, at least their 5th. Collecting the ball, number 17, Cullen Stone, senior defender. To the goaltender, Joyce. 5:50 to go, first quarter. Long pass as they bring the long stick into the offense with Solari. Solari marked by number 10, Michael Sawyer. Another Sawyer brother to play for the Bombardiers. Circling up top. There's Dalrymple. And now Solari retreats, and a short stick joins the offense. 5:20 to go, first period.
A lot of patience by Silver Lake on offense. They want to just see how everything develops. Try to get. Oh, and there's a double team by Silva. Picked up by Sawyer.
Yep, Sawyer coming down, and that's at least the 3rd turnover that Matt Silva's cost early in this game. Again, Silver Lake's offense really spreading it out wide, which you see more at the collegiate level than at high school here. Up top is Pembroke. Right side, Conroy. Behind the net, that's Pavlos Parnos. What's his nickname?
Well, they call him Pavi.
Pavi, okay. Pembroke. There's both teams switching up.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no. Unforced error.
Tried to roll a ground ball to Shaw, and they were coming in together,
Yep.
and Silver Lake picked it off.
Coming off the bench was Nolan Dickinson with that turnover. At least the 6th for the Bombardiers. Dalrymple up top. I was going to say they were overloading the right side, but now it's balanced up.
Yeah, they keep the ball really spread wide.
Lewis
Take their time. No shot clock in boys lacrosse yet.
driving. Nice work by number 17, Jackson DeYeso, for the Bombardiers, and they come up with a ball, causing a turnover. Streaking up the right side, long pass. That's Conroy. Up top to Shaw. Shaw with a long blast, scores! Assist Conroy, goal Shaw. Shaw had a hat trick over the winter in ice hockey, and with 3:43 to go, the Bombardiers are within 1. Here's Nate Conroy again. He was patient and hit Brody Shaw on the dead run so he could really step into that shot and get some oomph behind it.
And put it right in this perfect spot, right by his right ear. That's where we always teach the kids to throw it.
Yeah. Oomph. That's a lacrosse term, isn't it?
Oomph?
Oomph.
Oh, yeah.
Fourth face-off between J.P. Gay for the Bombardiers and Fagan. Fagan with the win, a 3-1 edge for Silver Lake at the X. You hear Coach Black yelling, go with him, and now Fagan will step off. And here come the Lakers on the attack with a 1-goal lead, 3:20 to go, first quarter. Wow. Have we mentioned how patient Silver Lake is? There's Cole Miller. Number 5, Dalrymple. Up top, 16 is Lewis. Did not start, but he's played a lot of lacrosse here in the first quarter. That pass, nice job reining that in. That was number 1, Cronin, who's got a goal and a helper. 2:50 to go, first quarter. Lewis sets, drives to the left. Nice D by number 7, Estrada.
Nice save.
Big save. Third save of the game for Avalar. And the Bombardiers take possession behind the net. Silva will start. Multiple changes for both squads. Clock starts with 2:35 to go. Yeah. That Pavi? Nope, that's number 20.
That's Bissett.
Drew Bissett. Bissett the younger, another hockey player. Bissett being marked with number 15, Griffin. Bombardiers circulating. Up top to Pavi. One hot pass. Bombardiers battling for it. Over and back is the call. So unofficially, 7th Bombardier turnover. And the dangerous Cole Miller will start with the ball. 36 points on the season in just 8 games.
That's pretty impressive for 8 games.
Yeah. In the tough Patriot League, too. Dalrymple, right side.
They've got Matt Silva on him. He's been pretty quiet today. Matt's having a good game.
Left side, Lewis. Lewis being marked by Govey. No, that's number 22. Sorry, Jack Moran is in. Speaking of hockey plays, shot wide of the net. Out of the basket of number 1, Finn Cronin. Low shot. 4th save of the game for Avalar. I have the Bombardiers with only 1 official shot on goal. That found the back of the net. Lewis. Dalrymple. High pass to Cronin. Can't read that number on the right. Rolling behind the net. You had laser surgery on your eyes last year, Kevin. You have the advantage over me.
Yeah, I know, but these black and red numbers.
Yeah, dark gray jerseys, red numbers with white trim look fantastic up close from a distance.
That one's number 5. I can see that.
Dalrymple, there we go. Double team, so someone's going to be open. Nice work, ball is down. Dalrymple recovers. A good defensive work by Drew Bissett. Left-handed shot. Is that high?
I think it was high.
Yep. Silver Lake maintains possession, just 37 seconds to go, first quarter. Trying to block the entry pass is Govey. Good work by Bissett, the Drew variety inside. Pardon me?
Is that Ross on the D?
Yep. And there's a flag. Delay of game, 30 seconds. Did you see that, Kevin Patton?
I don't know.
And Bombardiers have the
Unless
ball.
it was a whistle against Silver Lake,
Yeah.
and then the kid threw the ball.
30-second
Call delay
man
game.
advantage for the Bombardiers. 13 seconds to go in the period. Long shot, wide of the net. Conroy will maintain possession with 9 seconds to go. Brody Shaw took that shot. Conroy starting, looking for a cutter. And that gets away from Pembroke. They'll battle for the ball at midfield. 3 seconds to go. And that'll do it. 1 quarter of play, 2-1 Silver Lake. Kevin, thoughts, stories, impressions, anecdotes?
Yeah, well, I think the Attleboro team is going to get an earful in the huddle here. They're just playing a little bit sloppy, and they just got to get back to their game, make passes, get ground balls, patience on offense, a little bit like Silver Lake is doing.
So remind them that it's school vacation week, not lacrosse vacation week. We'll be right back.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep?
Ow.
Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com.
Why are interscholastic sports called the last classroom of the day? Because they teach students important life lessons like teamwork, accountability, and perseverance. School sports are so much more than a game. They're about developing the whole person. That's why they're an essential part of every student's education.
Encourage your student to participate in the last classroom of the day, interscholastic sports in Massachusetts. This message presented by the MIAA and the Massachusetts Secondary Schools Athletic Directors Association.
Why are interscholastic sports called the last classroom of the day? Because they teach students important life lessons like teamwork, accountability, and perseverance. School sports are so much more than a game. They're about developing the whole person. That's why they're an essential part of every student's education.
Encourage your student to participate in the last classroom of the day, interscholastic sports in Massachusetts. This message presented by the MIAA and the Massachusetts Secondary Schools Athletic Directors Association.
Thank you. That's finally over. All right. Shot on goal for the Bombardiers. Their third of the game. Second save for John Joyce. Sorry about that, folks. The sun is right on my soundboard here, and I can't see the buttons. Silver Lake attacking. Silver Lake scores. Assist goes to number 7. Goal goes to number 3. So that's Steidinger with his second goal, the helper to Matthew Rawls, a captain, and it's 3-1.
That was just a nice clear by Silver Lake. Hit the open man, 1, 2, 3, boom.
11:18 to go in the first half.
We go, JP!
JP Gay will take the face-off against number 26 in the deep gray, Andrew Fagan, a junior.
Mikey Sawyer on the wing.
Here we go. Nice.
Battling for the ball. Gay comes up with it. So now a 3-2 edge at the X for the Lakers. Gay gets it to Sawyer. He'll head off. "11 minutes to go, second period. Sawyer taking it behind the net. Sawyer in front. Gets it to Gavin Bradshaw. Had an outstanding game against Stoughton earlier this year. 4 goals, 2 assists. Pembroke up top. Believe that's Conroy behind the net. Up top.
Shaw.
Yeah. Shaw, long shot. Score! Conroy with the assist. Shaw with the goal. So Conroy with the assist. Brody, Shaw, boy, they've combined a ton this year. And with 10:28 to go in the first half, the Silver Lake lead is cut to 1 at 3-2.
Brody Shaw, he can score. He's a threat to score from everywhere.
Shaw had 22 points last season in a breakout year for him.
We go, big face off, kid. Come on.
He's got to be on pace to beat that this year.
Come on, JP.
Battling. All 6 involved. Down goes JP Gay, and Silver Lake comes away with the ball. They now have a 4-2 lead at the X. And Silver Lake wants a timeout called by head coach Derek Weckbacher. We'll be right back on AACS 15 Sports.
W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. I'm Paul Healy along with Kevin Patton. Kevin, it's a high school game, so we want to keep this positive, but I don't think Jim Black is completely impressed with the Bombardiers' performance, and I don't think Coach Derek Weckbacher is completely impressed with the Lakers' performance so far.
No, it's been a little bit sloppy on both ends, but you know what I've seen in the start of this second quarter is Attleboro's taking a little bit more time on offense, just like Silver Lake was doing in the first quarter.
Yeah,
they're not forcing things, they're not rushing things, and it's just a matter of who gets the win at the face-off circle, and settle it down, spread the offense out, and work your offense.
Yep.
Because Attleboro's got goal scorers.
Yep.
I mean, Brody Shaw, he can score from anywhere.
Here comes Silver Lake. 10 to go, first half. And again, we'll see more ground balls as this game continues. And with ground balls, the key is to stay low and hit first.
Ground balls win games.
Yep. They mean extra possessions.
When I was coaching the girls, that's all I heard from Heather Perica.
Yeah.
Screaming from the sidelines. Her daughter was the goalie, and she just screamed, "Ground balls win games."
Rolling in front, ball is down. I think that's the 5th turnover. Coming away with that, number 12, Dylan Govey. Speaking of Heather Perica, today is National Bus Driver Day.
Oh, is it?
Yes. And the Bombardiers, their 8th turnover.
It was a tough pass he tried to make to Austin Bissett. It was just a stick in the middle.
Finn Cronin with the steal, and the Lakers have been defending those passing lanes very well all game. 9:15 to go, first half. Heather no longer driving a bus, now one of the big movers and shakers by the Hebron Food Pantry.
Yeah, she's got kind of her hands full.
Yeah. And we're going to give credit to the 5th save of the game for Attleboro goaltender Ethan Avalar. Here come the Lakers with 9 minutes to go. Right side, Pileski. Squinting too much, forgot my hat today. It's in my car, I took my wife's car today. Lewis got the ball over to the left, down low on the left, behind the net. Driving quickly. That was Cronin, gets it behind the net to a teammate. He's being checked by number 17, Jackson Diesso, the junior. Rolling, jumping, and another save for the Bombardiers. And Attleboro takes possession with 8:23 to go.
It's Jair.
Yeah, Jair Estrada. Logan Pembroke juking left, spinning right down the sideline. Behind the net, back to Logan. Again, Logan 6 points against Stoughton. Driving. Bradshaw on the left. Behind the net, rolling in front, Brody Shaw. Save by Joyce, his third. Whoops, knocked out of bounds by the Lakers as Finn Cronin, who's played a great game today, couldn't quite control that one. 7:44 to go, first half. Bombardiers will restart with Dylan Govey. Again, Bombardiers missing Landon Vieira today, their leading scorer with 15 goals and 15 points. Sean Marr not available, senior three-sport athlete. As the goaltender brings the ball up, that pass gets away. That's at least the 9th turnover for the Bombardiers with 7:29 to go. And senior midi Cameron Willard is still out. We hope to see him later in the year. And I didn't get the names, but there are a few Silver Lake players not in uniform today on the sideline. So then again, after 8 games, who's 100% healthy in lacrosse? 7:20 to go. Is that more of a zone look, Kevin, or nope, that's a man-to-man.
No, they're playing man.
Yep. Cronin gets it up top. Rolling to the right. Ball is on the ground. Pileski picks it up. All that stat padding. Come on. Does it count as a ground ball if you drop the pass and then pick it up? Shot is wide of the net, out of the basket of the dangerous Cole Miller. Jim Black's been vocal today, the Attleboro head coach. That's Pileski. Pileski was checked by Ismail. Left side, rolling shot. Wide of the net by Pileski. And that ball goes to the Bombardiers.
Good hustle by Ethan Avilar.
Wow. Yeah, the shot went wide. He spun out of the net. Was closest to it when it went out of bounds. 6:33 to go. Avilar will bring the ball up. Who was your goaltender who had a couple of goals? Was it Sam Corrado?
Well, Sam Corrado was before me.
Oh, okay. Here comes Silver Lake. They've got numbers on the left. Jumping shot, scoring! And there it is, the 26th goal of the year for Cole Miller. And Silver Lake with a 4-2 lead. 6:15 to go.
Yeah, Sam Corrado played with my son when Coach Copy was the head coach.
He spent less time in that circle around the net than any Attleboro goaltender I've ever seen, which is saying a lot because Harry Wheaton, your 4-year goaltender, used to stroll about the pitch a lot.
I had William Rooney Jr. and then Harry.
Face off. 5-2 lead now at the X for Andrew Fagan. Fagan with a pass. Did you see who had that goal? That was the second one. So Fagan wins the face-off and then gets the assist. Another goal for Cole Miller. 2 goals in 6 seconds. It is 5-2 Silver Lake.
Yeah, the other goalie I had was Copy's son, Trevor Copy, who won the Hockomock MVP his senior year.
Wow, yeah. And had a great career, I believe, at UMass Boston.
Yep.
They won a couple conference titles. Nice catch by Cronin. Inside 6 minutes to go, first half, 3-point. Silver Lake Lakers lead. They wait for some changes. Pileski drives to the right. Up top, thinking about the shot was Cronin. Passes left. Lewis
nice
to the left,
patience.
gets a cutter. Shooting. Goal!
Nice patience by Silver Lake. A couple of guys wanted to take the shot. And just kept moving the ball because everyone was collapsing and find the open man.
That is 3 goals in less than a minute, all 3 by Cole Miller. I believe the assist on that one was Eamon Dalrymple. No, I'm sorry, number 2, Pileski. So Miller with a hat trick. He had been held scoreless, and then in less than a minute records 3 goals. Another face-off win for Silver Lake. Andrew Fagan gets this to number 7, Matt Rawls, who had an assist earlier. Approaching 5:10 to go. Cronin up top. Pileski. Jim Black yelling, don't let him get comfortable. Rolling to the left on defense is D'Esso. D'Esso gets more aggressive. Ball is on the ground. Battling for the ground ball is Silva. The Lakers come away with it. And who's that behind the net? Can't read that big block number. That's number 5. So that was Eamon Dalrymple with that ground ball win. Ball in the circle. Bombardiers take control. Pass to Matt Silva. Silva again.
That's a tough pass. He should have just taken it over.
Into the passing lane. It's a long stick midfielder. Give me your number, son. That was a hell of a play. That's number 4, Keaton Groff, a junior, with that interception. And unofficially, Bombardiers with 10 turnovers. With
yeah, Matt's got to take that ball over. He had Mikey Sawyer, as a midi back. Just get it into the offensive end.
Driving is Pileski. Knocked down, keeps the ball. Double teamed. Silva, nice play defensively. But the ball goes back to Silver Lake. Its scoring was Cronin. And I missed the assist. And that assist goes to whoever caused that steal. So Finn Cronin with his second goal of the game, and it is suddenly 7-2. 3:35 to go. With 10:28 to go in the second period, it was a 3-2 game in favor of Silver Lake. Since then, they've scored 4 straight to take a 7-2 lead. The Bombardiers take a timeout, and we'll be right back.
Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 30 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers, from oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks. Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545, or at claudinosautorepair.com.
As trained professionals, Kevin Patton and myself know that dead air means we're back on the AACS YouTube channel and AACS Channel 15. If you're enjoying the broadcast, and if you're a Silver Lake fan, I bet you are, hit the like button. You can leave a comment and subscribe to the AACS YouTube channel to keep up with all of the Blue Bombardier sports. Thursday, we'll have the girls' game, as I'll have to skip my morning radio show weekdays, Pontificating with Paul and the Proletariat, to cover the Attleboro versus Bishop Feehan girls' game. Who are the boys playing that day? Feehan as well?
They're playing Feehan as well.
And Feehan just had a huge win over King Philip.
Yeah, yesterday they 16 to 10. Yeah, I was at that game. It was a 2-point game at halftime, and Feehan just turned it on. Great passing, great defense.
The Bishop Feehan Shamrocks out of Attleboro. Here we go. 3:35 to go. Another face-off between J.P. Gay and Andrew Fagan. It's now a 7-2 edge at the X for Silver Lake. I got to be honest, Kevin, didn't see that coming.
No, JP's having a great year, and this kid might just have his number right now.
Over 60% of his faceoffs. Heck, after 3 games, he was near 80% of faceoff controls at the X. Cronin, Pileski to the left side. I believe that's Lewis down low. That was Lewis who passed to number 11, Cole Miller, who scored 3 goals in less than a minute for a hat trick. Rolls, tries to hit the cutter. Good defense. That was number 21 for the Bombardiers. Not 21, not my program. Rats. You know who that is, 21?
It's Mancini, I think.
Ah, okay.
Hockey player.
Tony Mancini. He's listed as number 19. Let me switch that. All right, Tony Mancini.
I think that's him.
Yep, no, it makes sense. Because I had both he and goalie Ethan Avalar as 19 on my program. That can't be right. So.
Yeah, Ethan's 13, I believe. He might be 19. I don't know.
No, Gavin Bradshaw's 13.
Oh.
Is that the first thing I've gotten right today? By the way, that was the Bombardiers' 11th turnover of the half. Now the Bombardiers get it back. Unofficially 7 turnovers for Silver Lake. There's number 26, Jackson Maynard, the freshman. Ooh. And a high pass, turnover, 12th of the half. Coach Black called up freshman Bryce Amaral for this match today. He's a defenseman or a defender. Not sure if he'll get in the game today, but wanted to reward him for the good work he's done in practice and on the JV squad. Here comes for Silver Lake, Nathan Ford, number 12, bringing the long stick into the offense. To Finn Cronin. 1:45 to go, first half. Pileski up top, left side. Believe that's Lewis, not sure. Rolling, oh, pass, cutting, in front, shooting, scoring. The 4th goal of the game for Cole Miller, 29th of the year. The assist goes to Charlie Lewis. And it's 8-2 Silver Lake with just 1:22 to go, first half.
Now I see why he's got so many points this year.
Yeah.
That was a great move. Little head fake, nice dodge.
Yeah, came into the game with 25 goals and 11 assists. Now he has 29 goals and 11 assists. Is someone new at the face-off X? This Drew Bissett will take this face-off against Andrew Fagan. Bissett comes up with it on second effort.
That's a push.
And there's the flag. They're playing advantage, though. Ball's on the ground. Silver Lake comes up with a ground ball. That leads to the whistle with 1:06 to go.
It's a big man up for Attleboro right here. They got to take advantage.
Didn't hear if this is 30 seconds or 1 minute. Again, before the pandemic, the benches used to be on this side of the field so we could see the officials call. On the pandemic, they moved the benches away from the crowd, and that's when the coaches realized, wait a minute, on this side, we don't have to stare into the sun all game. So they stayed over there. We get to stare into the sun and look at the back of the officials when they make important calls. Pembroke will start 30 yards out.
Push in the back should be 30 seconds. So they got to move quick here.
Sawyer, that's a zone defense for the Lakers. Shaw to Sawyer, steps in, down low, shot. Beautiful save, Bradshaw with the shot. Brilliant save by John Joyce, his 4th. 43 seconds. Long pass, high hop off this Tozer Cassidy Field turf. Finally controlling the ground ball is Nathan Ford. And timeout called by Silver Lake with just a few seconds left. Actually, there might be even strength now. 28 seconds to go, so we'll keep it right here. Silver Lake has scored 5 consecutive goals in less than 5 minutes. Was that a penalty call? I thought Silver Lake called a timeout. And the official on the far side is filling out a card. So Bombardiers ball with 28 seconds to go. And they're 2 men up now. Nope, here comes the 5th. All right.
No, here comes the 6th.
Wow. Okay, so the penalty was over. It's 3 defenders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's Silver Lake ball. Oh, an Attleboro ball. Okay. Pembroke will start. Shaw. 28 seconds to go when the whistle blows. And now a Silver Lake player has to come off. Well, if I could see the numbers weren't right, I think every single parent in the stands knew that before me.
And the refs are still huddling.
Yeah. Well, you take the square root of pi, divide it by 3 on Tuesdays, and that comes up with 5. Just for a few seconds, though. Back to Shaw. And somehow 3 seconds ticked off the clock during all of that. Right side, behind the net. Bradshaw to the left. Sawyer. Conroy. Up top to Shaw. Pass is tipped. Ball gets by Shaw. We're inside 10 seconds. Unofficially, 13th turnover of the half for the Bombardiers. That's a whole lot more than just a little bit, as Bum Phillips used to say when he coached the Houston Oilers. Starting for Pembroke is Riles. 2 seconds to go, and that'll do it. That ends the first half. We ended the first quarter 2-1 Silver Lake. A huge second quarter for the visiting Lakers. They have an 8-2 lead. Kevin Patton, why?
Well, I think Attleboro just got a little bit sloppy. They're throwing the ball away. I think Coach Black is going to, give him a good stern talking to here. And I expect Attleboro to come out in the third quarter firing on all cylinders. They got to start winning the face-off X, and they've got to just get the ball in, get a touch inside the 30, and slow it down. They're rushing when they do win it, and they're throwing the ball away. They've got to settle it down.
We'll be right back on AACS 15 Sports.
Falls AC, 8 Stack Road in North Attleboro, supports high school sports in our community at every level. Opened in the early 80s, owner Angelo Cavallari is proud of their 40 years of service to the Attleboros. Falls AC is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. They have lunch and dinner daily, banquet rooms for your meetings or get-togethers, and dart leagues. The entire staff at Falls AC wishes the high school athletes the best of luck in every game. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road, North Attleboro, 508-695-2688.
LJ's Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all of your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day beginning at 8 a.m., LJ's has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-serve bays to full detailing service and everything in between. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljscarwash.com.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep?
Ow.
Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8888. 8090.
Thank you to Barrows Insurance for sponsoring programming on WARA 1320 AM. Barrows Insurance, a third-generation agency, has been proudly serving southeastern Massachusetts since 1977. They pride themselves on their relationship with clients, helping them find coverage to fit their needs. Barrows has access to insurance carriers across New England and the U.S. They'll get you coverage on everything from cars and homes to businesses. You can contact Barrows Insurance at 508-339-7260 or visit them online at barrowsins.com. Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road in North Attleboro, supports high school sports in our community at every level. Opened in the early 80s, owner Angelo Cavallari is proud of their 40 years of service to the Attleboros. Falls AC is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. They have lunch and dinner daily, banquet rooms for your meetings or get-togethers, and dart leagues. The entire staff at Falls AC wishes the high school athletes the best of luck in every game. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road, North Attleboro, 508-695-2688. W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873. Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 30 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers, from oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks. Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545 or at claudinosautorepair.com.
LJ's Car Wash, located just past the Attleboro line on Route 123 in Norton, is available for all of your vehicle cleaning needs. Open every day beginning at 8 a.m., LJ's has the equipment to clean your vehicles inside and out, from 24-hour heated self-serve bays to full detailing service and everything in between. For more information, you can contact them at 508-223-3278 or on their website at ljscarwash.com.
Does your back hurt after a long night's sleep? Has your mattress seen better days? Is your current bedroom furniture a mixture of different furniture sets? The Bedding Center, located on Pleasant Street and proud sponsor of this radio station and high school sports, offers a wide array of mattresses along with beds, bedroom furniture, and odd-sized mattresses and box springs. You can reach them online at bedding-center.com or by phone at 508-226-8090.
Thank you to Barrows Insurance for sponsoring programming on WARA 1320 AM. Barrows Insurance, a third-generation agency, has been proudly serving southeastern Massachusetts since 1977. They pride themselves on their relationship with clients, helping them find coverage to fit their needs. Barrows has access to insurance carriers across New England and the U.S. They'll get you coverage on everything from cars and homes to businesses. You can contact Barrows Insurance at 508-339-7260 or visit them online at barrowsins.com.
We're about 2 minutes away from the start of the second half. We'll play a couple of more spots for our sponsors and then give you a first half summary right after this on AACS 15 Sports.
Bristol Glass, 110 North Main Street in Attleboro, has supported local high school sports for many years. Bristol Glass has been chosen for glass replacement projects for home and business for over 60 years. From shower doors to auto glass and mirror replacement, Bristol Glass is ready to do the job. They accept most insurance plans and serve several communities around the Attleboro area. They're open weekdays from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You can contact them at 508-222-5810 and on the web at bristolglass.com. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road in North Attleboro, supports high school sports in our community at every level. Opened in the early 80s, owner Angelo Cavallari is proud of their 40 years of service to the Attleboros. Falls AC is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 1 a.m. They have lunch and dinner daily, banquet rooms for your meetings or get-togethers, and dart leagues. The entire staff at Falls AC wishes the high school athletes the best of luck in every game. Falls AC, 8 Stack Road, North Attleboro, 508-695-2688.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. Paul Healy along with Kevin Colonel Patton. His big brother gets the General Patton nickname.
Yep, I could never get it.
Peter Bray is on graphics. Jim Jones, our engineer in charge, pinch hitting. Peter Bray is on camera. Jim Jones is on graphics. For the Bombardiers, Nate Conroy with 2 assists, Brody Shaw with both Bombardier goals. For Silver Lake, unofficially, 2 goals and a helper for Finn Cronin, an assist for Noah Poleski, 2 goals for Braden Steidinger, assists for Eamon Dalrymple and Matthew Rawls. 4 goals for Cole Miller, giving him 29 on the season, but he hasn't been perfect, Kevin. We're still waiting for his first assist today. Charlie Lewis with a helper, and in the face-off X, Andrew Fagan with a 7-3 edge over the Bombardiers after the first half.
Yeah, Attleboro's changed up. They put Drew Bissett out there at the end of that second quarter to try the face-offs. You know what? You just have to do it. You have to try to switch something up and see if someone has an edge on the other guy.
Attleboro, not to make excuses, but Sean Marr is out today, and Landon Vieira, their leading scorer with 15 goals and 15 assists, is out today. That's mattered more than a little bit, hasn't it?
Yeah, Landon Vieira, he kind of, Nate Conroy is kind of the point guard on the team, and Landon just settles the offense down and makes things happen.
Second half started with Silver Lake with the ball, shot and score. That's the number of the player there. I believe with the assist was Brendan Steidinger, and I think a hat trick now for Finn Cronin. Why was there no face-off to start that half, Kevin?
I don't know if there was a penalty at the end, because I noticed at the end of the first half, Silver Lake told their guy who had the ball just to get back into the zone.
Yeah.
Because I think, but they don't look like they're man up.
No, they weren't man up. So here comes the big face-off between J.P. Gay of the Bombardiers and Andrew Fagan of Silver Lake.
Nice.
Gay comes away with that one and immediately brings it into the offense. Pass, though, gets away from Gavin Bradshaw. Gavin gets it back, battling in the corner, though. Boy, I wish I had my hat today.
All right, they got to settle this down. See, they try to rush the ball right off the face-off, and they just need to get it inside the 30, get a touch, so the time stops, and get your offense back on the field.
Although Silver Lake, they did. Fagan won a face-off, got the ball to Miller, who scored his second goal in 6 seconds. There's a save for Silver Lake's goaltender Joyce, his 5th of the game. Attleboro's Ethan Avalar had 6 in the first half unofficially. And this is a big possession for Silver Lake already with a 7-point spread. Cole Miller up top. Silver Lake out of the Patriot League. Wins over Rockland, Barnstable, Hanover, and Whitman Hanson. In low. Is that shot wide or high? Or are we giving Avalar a save?
I would give Avalar a save on that. The first one, I think, was eaten by Aiden Ross.
Yeah. But Silver Lake wins over Rockland, Barnstable, Hanover, and Whitman Hanson. Losses to Scituate, Falmouth, Plymouth South, and Hingham. And it's interesting, they've had very few close games this year. They've either won big or lost big. Another save. That's 8 saves now for Avalar. Hey, what do you say you watch the field now, Paul, instead of your pregame notes? There we go.
Who's man? Who's ball?
Up top, Miller, long shot is wide of the cage.
They're coming out shooting this quarter.
So much for patience.
Yeah, I know.
Emphasizing early. Bullet shot, that's wide of the net, but closest is Finn Cronin. Nope, that's a lie, that's Dalrymple. 9:58 to go, 3rd quarter. Attleboro's barely had possession. Extra ball was on the field. High pass behind the net. Right side. Back behind the net, curling. Nice save by Ethan Avalar. At that time, he attacked the shooter for his 9th save of the game. But Silver Lake maintains possession. Number 19, 23 for the Bombardiers. Aiden Ross guarding that left side. Shot.
Step to the shooter.
Wide of the net. Bounce shot attempt. I believe that was Miller. 9:30 to go. Lewis. Miller. I believe that's Pileski. Can't see that number, too far away. Shot, another save for Avalar. They try to beat him short side. Avalar dives towards the end line. Thought he got there in time. That's his 10th save. 9:12 to go, 3rd quarter. Coming up on nearly 3 minutes of possession.
Nice save.
Yes.
Open up.
So Avalar doing well there. 4 saves in that series, and there's a long pass.
Play the ball, not the man. Come on, make a play.
And after 13 turnovers in the first half, Bombardiers with a 14th right there. 8:53 to go. Tough to score without the ball, Kevin.
Yeah, it sure is. They've got to get back to their basics. They got to get a good clear. All season long they've been doing it, running a guy across the middle about the 40-yard line. But now I think with the score deficit, they're pressing.
Yeah. Pass in front, shot, score! Goal scored by number 2, Pileski. Who's that assist behind the net? That number 1. Timeout, Bombardiers. So the assist, his second, goes to Finn Cronin. Pileski with a goal, his 19th of the season. Timeout, Attleboro, as it's 10-2 Silver Lake. We'll be right back.
Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 30 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers, from oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks. Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545, or at claudinosautorepair.com.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports with 8:34 to go in the third quarter. Beckett Stone comes in at goaltender. Did a fine job last year as a freshman in the backup role to Harry Wheaton. And this year was by far the best player on Attleboro's ice hockey squad as a defenseman. And he has come in at goaltender. And Coach Black on the sidelines, I think, was indicating I made the goaltending change not because of the performance of Ethan Avalar, but it was a little disappointed in the defense in front of him.
Yeah, and you know what? And Beckett's got experience.
Yes.
He stepped in last year. Harry was out for a week, and they picked up 2 wins.
Tell him why Harry was out for a week.
Well, Harry was out for a week because he was
learning how to be a hang glider
instructor. Harry was I ran into Harry's mother over the weekend, and Harry was home because he's now off to Montana to do something.
Wow. J.P. Gay battling in the face-off. Bombardiers will come up with that. So they now have 5 wins at the X to 7 for Silver Lake. Bombardiers trailing by 8. Bissett brings the ball through. Shot. Wide of the net. I'm not sure. Was that a shot or was that a pass? Number 25, Pavi
Looked like
Bartos.
he was trying to pass it to Pavi.
Yep. So that would go as their 15th turnover. Long pass. Over the head. No, making the catch was number 13, David Solari, one of their captains. Miller fires. Save, Beckett Stone. His first, team 16th. 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. Rolling in front, turning, shooting, scoring. And that's a second goal for Noel Pileski, his 20th of the year. He also has an assist today, his 7th. 27 points, 11-2. Unassisted. With 7:46 to go in the third quarter. Well, you could make excuses. You're missing Willard. You're missing Vieira, your leading scorer, and Sean Marr, who is absolutely tough as nails, whether it's a football field or a lacrosse pitch.
He's a staple back there on the defense, along with Silva and Ross.
But Silver Lake, that's their 8th win at the X. Shot.
Saved by Stone.
Beckett's second save. 7:38 to go in the third quarter. Jim Black has done an outstanding job in his 2 years here with the Attleboro program, but hasn't been the Bombardiers' best effort today.
No, they've been a little bit sloppy, and they'll recover from that. And there's still plenty of time left in this game.
And you got to give Silver Lake credit for that. When you're forced to do things just a millisecond quicker than you're used to, that can lead to, well, what's been 17 turnovers today. Oh, I'm sorry. It was 9 saves for, put him in the wrong category, for Avalar, and now 2 for Beckett. So as a team, it's 13 saves.
That's a turnover on a Silver Lake had man up right there and forced the turnover. So Attleboro's got to kill this penalty.
Unofficially, just 8 turnovers for the Lakers. Good job behind the net by Dylan Govey. Pass hitting Ross on the dead run. Ross double teamed. Steal. Long shot. And who was that steal by? The steal was by Pileski. The shot was by Miller.
They're going to give it to Attleboro.
Yep.
Beckett was closest.
Beckett Stone. Where's number 24 in lacrosse? Where's number 4 in ice hockey? Made the Attleboro varsity. Was the first pairing defender as an 8th grader. Here come the Bombardiers down the left. Mikey Sawyer battling after the ball. Tries to sweep it in. Attleboro ball. Good hustle, Mikey Sawyer. Dave Sawyer, the superintendent of schools here in Attleboro, their father. And let the record show, the Sawyer brothers get their athletic talent from their mother. Sawyer drawing, firing, shot is wide. Starting for the Bombardiers, Logan Pembroke. Being defended by Stone. Rolling. Both teams back to full strength, should have mentioned about a minute ago. Pembroke to Conroy. Spread out, lads. In the words of the great Mo Howard, spread out. Drew Bissett. Oh, pass knocked away. Nice defensive work. Is that Keaton Groff? And that leads to unofficially 18th turnover for the Bombardiers with 5:45 to go, third quarter. The Lakers attacking hard. That's number 7, Rawls.
Nice save.
Beckett Stone with a save. Miller can't get the shot off because of the defense of number 3, Silva. Might be a penalty. 3 saves for Beckett Stone since he's entered. So 9 saves for Ethan Avalar before he left the game with 8:34 to go in the third. So 14, so 5 saves for Beckett Stone. Bombardiers are a man down now. 5:25 to go, third quarter. Kind of a 3-2 zone up top. Miller. Left side. Pileski thinks about the shot back to Miller. Thinks about going low. Long blast.
Nice
Stone. Rebound coming up with the ball was Pileski. Nice play. Ball is tipped up in the air. That matriculates into the basket of Dalrymple.
Back to even here.
Yep. 4:53. Left-handed blast. Save Beckett Stone. That's shot by Noah Pileski. Silver Lake goaltender John Joyce has not had to make a save so far in the third quarter, and there's only 4:45 to go. Right side. Trying to see if that's 3 or 1. Dalrymple on the left. 4:25 to go, third quarter. Miller up top, leading scorer. He's got 4 goals today. 3 of them within a minute in the second quarter. Driving. They'll take it behind the net. There's the Silver Lake patience we saw in the first half. Back to Dalrymple. Fakes, drives. That ball's up in the air. Pressure put on. Lewis comes away with it. And then scooping up the ground ball is that number 3, Steidinger. So 2 ground ball wins behind the net for the Lakers. Dalrymple up top.
You say this is the patience they showed in the first half.
Yep.
And it can tire a defense out.
3:33 to go, third quarter. Driving. Taking it behind the net is Finn Cronin. Picked up. Boy, Lakers control another ground ball. Miller. What's that number? Long possession for the Lakers. Behind the net. 2 behind the net for the Lakers. Miller. Dalrymple. Oh, nope, that's Lewis. I'm trying to see, is that number 9? McInnes? Not sure. Rolling, low shot, save, Beckett Stone, and he controls it. Beckett Stone has looked good. Oh, no.
Oh, tough pass.
Unforced.
Govey.
Yep. 19th turnover for the Bombardiers. 2:39 to go. And you got to credit Silver Lake for a bunch of those turnovers, but too many of those turnovers, and I hate to be critical, but too many of those turnovers have been unforced. High pass. Inside 2.5 minutes to go, third quarter. Dalrymple being marked, I believe, by Jack Moran, whose sister is a standout of the softball team at third base and at the batter's box, knocking the ball all over the park.
Maddie Moran.
Yep. Speaking of great arms. Rolling, triple team, so someone's going to be open, but that ball gets loose, heading out to midfield. And that ends, 2 minutes to go. Where'd that horn come from? Shot doesn't get through. Nice defense by Ross, and he felt that. But the Lakers control the ground ball, and you hear a collective "oh" from the fans. Miller up top. Uses the pick. Has some space, spins. Cole Miller, 1:33 to go for third quarter. Attleboro goes for the steal. Advantage Lakers. Pass goes high. Beckett Stone comes up with the ball.
Silver Lake's going to be man up. The ref up there, when that ball came out, he threw a flag.
Oh, there he is. The press box post was in front of me. This game being played on a beautiful spring day, April 22nd, Tuesday during April vacation at Tozer Cassidy Field in Attleboro. Coach Black from Attleboro and Coach Derek Weckbacher from Silver Lake, both looking to fill their schedule with non-league games. Thought this would be a good match. Attleboro with like a 3-2 zone defensively. Man up top follows the cutter. To the left, another save, Beckett Stone on a shot by Cole Miller. Avalar and Stone combined now have combined for 18 saves. The good news is that means your goalies are playing well. The bad news is they're facing too many shots.
Come on, man, down. Good zone here.
You never mind a game when your goalie has like 6 saves and you win.
A minute to go, third quarter. Dalrymple, Miller, blast, another save by Stone. Nice defense by Matt Silva. Less than a minute to go. I wonder how much Beckett Stone intercepted that crossing
he
pass.
was trying to pass it to number 5, right across the crease.
Dalrymple. And the amazing about Beckett Stone, when the game is crazy and passionate and as emotional as lacrosse, he is so calm. And you rarely see the expression on his face change, which is tough to see inside the mask anyway. But call goes against the Lakers for interference. 25 seconds to go.
It's tough for a goalie to come in mid-game.
Yeah.
You don't have your warm-ups. You're not expecting to play.
Yeah.
And come in and what does he have? 6 saves already?
Yeah. Shaw. 12 seconds to go. Shaw up top. 6 seconds. Long blast. And that's the first save of the second half by John Joyce. That's a lie. That's a darn lie. That's his second save. He had one early. And that will end the third quarter. 3 goals scored in that quarter, all by Silver Lake. Steidinger with the assist on a goal by Cronin. Cronin with the assist on a goal by Pileski, and an unassisted goal by Noah Pileski. 11-2 heading into the fourth quarter. Kevin.
Yeah, you know what? Attleboro's just gotta hone, get their game back together. They've got to clear the ball. They've got to settle on offense and get some good shots. And you never know in lacrosse. Anything can happen here. You can make up a deficit pretty quick.
We'll be right back on AACS 15 Sports.
W.H. Riley is here when it comes to heating your home or business this winter. W.H. Riley & Son always welcomes new customers. They're a family-run business serving the Attleboro area since 1873. They offer heating oil and propane with 24-hour emergency service. For more information, you can contact them at 508-699-4651 or their website, whriley.com. W.H. Riley & Son, 35 Chestnut Street, North Attleboro, a company Greater Attleboro residents have called on since 1873. Claudino's Auto Repair, located at 310 South Main Street in Attleboro, is celebrating 30 years in the auto and truck repair business. Over the years, John Claudino and his team of mechanics have worked to build a long-lasting rapport with their customers, from oil changes to diagnostics, transmissions, and routine maintenance on foreign and domestic cars and trucks. Claudino's will keep your vehicle running. Claudino's Auto Repair, 508-226-8545 or at claudinosautorepair.com.
Welcome back to AACS 15 Sports. We were talking off the air during that break how Attleboro, Logan Penbrook and Nate Conroy haven't been able to get many shots off. Brody Shaw's got a couple of goals. Conroy's a couple of assists. I think it's time to tip the hat to the Lakers defenders. Number 12, Nathan Ford. Number 13, Captain David Solari. Number 17, Cullen Stone. And Keaton Groff, number 4, has come off the bench and played well. Who won that faceoff?
Silver Lake won it, flipped it back to the defense.
Silver Lake now with a 9-5 edge at the X. And they've controlled the ball almost this entire second half. Is that a save for Stone? I think that just bounced wide. Waiting for the ball, that's Cole Miller.
No, that was a shot. He saved it off his leg.
Okay, that's his 7th save. Oops, excuse me, wrong side. 20 saves now combined for the Attleboro goaltenders. Right side, Pileski. Behind the net. Again, you folks on your TV or computer can see the numbers better than I can. That's number 3, Steidinger, who's played very well. Assist and 2 goals. 11 minutes to go. Taking left, driving right. Good hesitation move. Nice defense, Sawyer. Pileski driving to the left. Shot. Oh, that finds the net. Pileski with the goal to make it 12-2 with 10:43 to go. I'm going to put a question mark for the assist. Pileski now with a hat trick and a helper. 12-2. JP Gay will take the face-off. Gay trying to scoop it up, and sweeping in was number 7, Matthew Rawls. That's why he's one of the captains. Is that shot on goal or wide, Kevin?
That was wide.
Yep. 9-5 advantage at the X. Finn Cronin is number 1, one of the captains. I'm going to take a wild guess and say he's Irish. I'm Healy. I can make those kind of guesses. I'm worse than Irish. I'm German Irish. So that means I'm stubborn and thick. There's Cronin. And I lost the ball.
Number 5.
Thank you. Dalrymple. 9:50 to go. Rolling. That's Miller. Right side. Pileski gets it behind the net. Who's that? I believe that's number 3, Steidinger. Cole Miller. 4 goals today, 29 on the year. Leads the Lakers. Inside 9.5 minutes.
I knew they would go back to their patient offense now.
And I know the fans want Attleboro's defense to be more aggressive, but there's cutting to the net. And that goes wide. Nice pass by Pileski, the shot by Finn Cronin. Lakers will maintain possession. We calling that a shot? I mean a save?
I would call that a save.
21 saves. Oh, there's a flag down. That's Peter Bray, our cameraman. Peter, where did you play lacrosse? Providence Country Day School, where his coach called him the best player who ever coached, who had absolutely, positively no left hand. As long as he could go right, he was okay. Man advantage for the Lakers with 9 minutes to go and a 12-2 lead. Ball is low, down. Battling for the ground ball, number 14, Ismail. Lakers come up with it. Nice work, number 3, Steidinger.
All even.
Nice save by Beckett Stone, but scooping up the rebound, Steidinger. Boy, 12 goals, 22 saves unofficially. That's 34 shots for Silver Lake. That's illegal in 17 states. Is that another save?
Another save, yeah.
Wow. Here comes Matt Silva.
Open up!
Rolls. Silva being checked. And that shot never gets through to the net. And here
I think he was trying to make a pass across to Pavi. And Silver Lake just has their sticks up in the passing lanes all game.
Apologies, didn't see specifically what defender that was, Laker fans, but Ford, Solari, Stone, Groff have been outstanding. Steal for the Bombardiers. Number 27 for Attleboro, Santos, Joey Santos, whose father is the girls' soccer coach and was one of the greatest goaltenders in Attleboro history. There's the 7th save of the game for John Joyce. As I think Coach Black now getting some younger players some experience. Number 26 is in, Jackson Maynard. Maynard had some goals earlier this season. He had one in the Stoughton game. 7 minutes, 20 seconds to go. What would Yogi Berra say, Kevin Patton? It's getting late early.
He would have said a lot of things.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure where you were going.
That ball goes out of bounds, unofficially 11th turnover. My brother John's sophomore year, when he was the all-conference free safety for UMass football, they went 9-2 that year. Beat BC, won the Boardwalk Bowl. The only 2 games they lost, John didn't play in. But Tim Berra, Yogi's son, was a receiver on that team.
Oh, okay.
And my father, who grew up in Brooklyn, and Yogi Berra used to sit together because they like to sit down, shut up, and watch the game. After the first game of the season, UMass beat Maine. John, my brother, had 2 interceptions. My brother Mike and I were banned from sitting with my father and Yogi because we couldn't shut up and watch the game. We had to make commentary. Finally, my father made Mike and I move, and Yogi said, "Thank you."
When I used to go watch my kids play, I would stand in the corner of the field away from everybody.
Nice save on Beckett Stone. Outstanding effort by number 12, Nathan Ford, bringing the long stick into the offense. So you stand in the corner.
Stand in the corner, and my girls would go, why are you over there in the corner by the, in the woods? I'm like, I don't want to listen to anybody. I just want to watch the game.
Kevin Callahan, our color commentator for our softball and girls basketball broadcasts. Nice work from behind defensively by Groff on Attleboro's number 6, Jordani Gachette. And Jordani, a senior program player. Good to see him get some time. But anyway, when he broadcasts, we're right behind the backstop. On games we don't broadcast, he's like you. He goes in the outfield fence, and if there's any other parent around, he moves away. Silver Lake streaking down the left. A shot. Save Beckett Stone. Rebound. Score. The goal for number 3. Let me see that jersey. So that's going to be Lewis with the assist and a hat trick for Brendan Steidinger. And Lewis is number 16. That's his second assist of the game. It's 13-2. And the clock should be running. So Lewis, his second assist. And Braden Steidinger, who spends a lot of time behind the net offensively. He's got a hat trick and a helper today. 5:43 to go. JP Gay, sixth face-off, actually his fifth face-off win of the day. Bissett had one, Drew Bissett. And there's Austin Bissett, his brother, three-sport captain. Where's number 2 in football, hockey, and lacrosse? And where'd you say he's going, Mass Maritime?
Mass Maritime, yep. He can play football.
Yeah. Attleboro making some changes. Pembroke up top.
And Sean Marr is going to Mass Maritime as well.
For football?
For football.
Here goes Pembroke. Long blast. 8th save of the game for John Joyce, senior goaltender for the Lakers. Here's number 7, one of the captains, Matthew Rawls. Yeah, Sean Marr's junior year in football was backup running back, backup tight end. Attleboro was having a little trouble in the offensive line. He volunteered to help out there, and he spent the rest of his junior year and all of his senior year starting at right guard.
Yeah, he'll volunteer to go anywhere.
And playing defensive end as well.
He's a coach's dream.
Yeah, with Marr. Whoops, crossing pass. Nice work defensively, number 14, Ismael for the Bombardiers. That leads to a turnover. Unofficially the 12th of the game for Silver Lake. Long shot.
Pembroke.
Yep, Pembroke.
Good shot.
And we'll give credit for the 9th save of the game, although that might have been wide for John Joyce. Well, the Bombardiers, who had 13 turnovers in the first half, unofficially, they now have 17. So the good news is just 4 turnovers. The bad news is they haven't had the ball very much here in the second half. Good ground ball work.
That's a push. That's
Yep.
another turnover.
And that'll go on Dean Knutson, senior. And he'll go to the sin bin. 3:40 to go. 13-2, Silver Lake. Dashing through the middle, shooting, scoring. Running by number 11 there. Turn around, son. I think it's Lewis, but I'm not sure. I believe that was number 16. Charles Lewis, who has 2 assists and now a goal. 14-2. 3:36 to go. Attleboro ball. Their 7th draw control win. Silver Lake with 9. Joey Santos. Nearly has the ball knocked away. Nice defensive work. That's number 7, Matthew. Was that Rawls? Sorry, that was number 4, Groff. Unofficially, 20th turnover. Crossing pass. As we're seeing new jerseys for both squads now. 2:45 to go on a beautiful spring day. Long blast. Save, Beckett Stone. Shot was by Steidinger.
I think that was blocked by the defender, Mason Cattell.
Oh, okay. Too late. I'm keeping my stats in pen, and it's already written down. Number 18 in for the Bombardiers, Mason Cattell, senior defender. Number 6 in for Silver Lake, Hunter Pamela, a senior. Shot wide, scooped up from behind the net by Steidinger. Oh, brilliant spin in front, shooting and scoring. Come on, son, let me see your number. Wow. Can you read that number, Kevin? Just got congratulated.
Here we go, JP.
Wow, rats.
16 or 18?
I think that's number 18. Brock. Gabriel with the goal. Geraigery. Garagari.
Open up for him. Open up for him.
15-2.
Open up.
Inside a minute to go.
Over a trap.
For the Bombardiers, there's Beckett Stone, the goaltender, bringing the ball up, and that's pass is intercepted.
Somebody step. Somebody
Noah
step.
Pileski, long shot. And I'm not sure if Stone made that save or Mason Cattell made that save. Inside a minute to go. 15-2, Silver Lake. Kevin, I think Silver Lake is the better team, but wow, are they 15-2 better?
No, this game should have been closer. Like you said, you go through the turnovers, unforced errors. There's another goal.
And I have no idea who scored that. Cronin scored that? Finn Cronin, his 4th goal of the game to go with 2 helpers. And the clock moving with 10 seconds to go. And that'll do it. 16-2, Silver Lake. And I think the Attleboro team is going to do a little bit of running at their next practice, Kevin.
It's not going to be a fun one. I can say that.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it. I'm Paul Healy along with Kevin Patton, Peter Bray on camera, Jim Jones, our engineer in charge, pinch hit on graphics. Unofficially, for Silver Lake, 4 goals and 2 helpers for Finn Cronin. A hat trick and an assist for Noel Pileski, their 2nd highest scorer. He now has 21 goals and 7 assists on the year. 3 goals and a helper for Braden Steidinger, an assist for Dalrymple. Boy, Dalrymple, number 5, seems so much more involved. I wonder, there was a couple goals, and I'm not sure who had the assist. I wonder if that was him. Matthew Riles with a helper. 4 goals for Cole Miller to make it 29 in the season, all 4 of those in the 2nd quarter. Charlie Lewis with a goal and 2 helpers. Brock Gregory with a goal. And face-off specialist Andrew Fagan led the Lakers to a 10-7 edge at the X. The big news, and for Attleboro, 2 goals for Brody Shaw, 2 assists for Nate Conroy. But Attleboro, unofficially, 21 turnovers, and I think that was the death knell for the Bombardiers today.
Yeah, it was just a sloppy game for them from the start, and they never kind of, recovered because they were chasing.
Yeah.
Because you were down a couple of goals and you're trying to chase and you're trying to force things, but they'll regroup. They'll get back together. It's a non-league game.
Yep.
They've got some big time league games coming up. They've got Mansfield coming up, and they've got a few
Rated
other.
number 1 in the Hawk.
Yeah. So they've got to get this ship righted, and I think they will. These kids know how to play. They know how to work hard, and Coach Black will get them there.
All right. We wish Silver Lake the best of luck going forward, and Jim Black and his staff, Kevin Copy, Hunter Andruzzi, and Nick Arnold, and all of the Bombardier players as well. Thank you most of all to the most important part of the equations, you, the viewers who chose to join us today on AACS 15 Sports. Have a great day, everyone.
Thank you to Barrows Insurance.